close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Lined into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and 2 games in the books, and the 2 loser out games. Hatton Northwood beat Rugby 4-3, and Burlington knocks off Carrington 14-2. So Rugby and Carrington eliminated in the State Babe Ruth tournament, and they go 0-2 in the tournament. And Hatton Northwood moves on, as does Burlington. So now after 8 teams, we are down to 6, and now we got the 2 winners brackets games coming up for you. Kindred and LaMoure coming up next, and then we'll have Beulah and Park River a little bit later. So let's get right into the starting lineups here for this one. As excuse me, as LaMoure will be the home team, Kindred will be the visitors. So let's meet the visitors here first up for this one. Kindred, the District 7 champions, and yesterday they won in a tight one. Had a tough time with Hatton Northwood. Hatton Northwood gave them everything they wanted, and Kindred comes from behind to win that one by the final score of 2-1. So Kindred got the win yesterday, and that puts them in to this game here. Excuse me, and then LaMoure rolled over Rugby 12-2 in 5 innings. So that put them into this game here. So both teams have gone 1-0 so far in this tournament. And now if you lose here today, you're still not out of the tournament. Of course, a double elimination style, so you can still come back tomorrow and play for another chance. And if you win this one, then you move into what is basically the semifinal of the State Babe Ruth tournament. So the loser of this one will play Burlington tomorrow at 1:30 in a loser out situation. So, and then you win, you play tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the winners bracket game semifinals. So, okay, let's talk about Kindred. Head coach Nick Eggman, and he's in his 4th year for Kindred. He's assisted by Matt Pearson, Jeremiah Doctor, and the manager is Paul Quislin. So, Brady Baumgarten will bat leadoff. He's number 10 in center field. Batting second will be number 17, Brock Johnson, in left field. Batting third will be number 4, Graham Hess, the catcher. Batting cleanup will be number 99, Luke Starcevek at first. Batting fifth will be number 1, Fisher Johnson at short. Batting sixth will be number 5, Tyler Gronwald, the pitcher. Batting seventh will be number 21, Jackson Schleeman, the right fielder. Batting eighth will be number 9, T. Jerdman, the third baseman. And batting ninth will be Cade Westby, number 12 at second base. So that's the lineup here for Kindred Vikings. And the Kindred Vikings coming into this game at 25-1. Their only loss was in the first championship game of the District 1 tournament to the Castleton Blackstockings. And then they come back and won in the second championship game. So that's their only loss this year. And they'll play LaMoure A's for the first time this year. They have not played this year. I was talking with Coach Heath Schaefer for the A's, and he said that they were scheduled to play Kindred, but I think it either got postponed or rained out or something. So they'll meet for the first time this year. Now for the LaMoure A's, head coach is Heath Schaefer, and Heath, I think it is in his 3rd. I forgot to write it down, but I think it's his 3rd. Assisted by Kyle Workin. Manager is Greg Peterson. So lead off and playing in left field is number 9, Grayson Matson. Batting second will be number 10, Joey Potts, the center fielder. Batting third will be number 2, Colby Field, just a short. Batting cleanup will be number 1, Logan Potts. He'll be behind the plate. Batting fifth, number 28, Easton Field, just a pitcher. Batting sixth will be number 16, Jaden Paul at third. Batting seventh will be number 36, Luke Wagner at first base. Batting eighth will be number 9, Rylan Ulmer at second, and batting number 9 will be number 32, Oliver Lesko in right field. So that's the lineup here for the LaMoure A's. And LaMoure 13-4 coming into this contest here, and the District 6 champions. And they knocked off Edgeley in that championship in the district tournament. And they make their way here to the state tournament once again, as they missed last year. I'm sorry, they finished runner-up last year. I apologize. And the year before that, they did not go in 2022. And then they won it in 2020 and 2018 as well. And they went in 2019 as well. So a lot of success here for the LaMoure A's and Babe Ruth and Legion in high school baseball. And a lot of success. Same with Kindred as well. So Kindred won back-to-back state Babe Ruth championships in 14 and 15. Their head coach, Nick Eggman, was part of that team as well. And he's in his 4th year at the helm for Kindred Vikings. So they'll meet here for the first time this year. And it'll be in the state Babe Ruth tournament winners brackets games here in Carrington. We'll get a game time temperature and everything here for you once we get things rolling, as that's definitely heated up out there. Definitely muggy, a little muggier night. This morning was 73 degrees at first pitch in our first game at 11. The entire tournament right here on yourliveevent.com. And we still got another game coming up. It'll be Beulah and Park River, another winners bracket game. And tomorrow we'll have 4 games for you starting at 11. And we'll eliminate 3 more teams tomorrow. So then we'll be down to 3 on Monday. And the championship scheduled for 2:30 on Monday. If it's a team's first loss, then it'll be a winner-take-all repeat championship game Tuesday at 12:30. So, all right, here we go. We are set for action. And Kindred Vikings will bat first, as they are the visitors. Blue tops, white pants. The white letters, numbers. Blue letters, trim, white helmets. The A's in yellow and gray. First pitch coming across at 4:09 this afternoon. And 85 degrees here in Carrington. Feels more like 91. Southeast winds of 15. And partly to mostly cloudy. Probably a few clouds. Probably still hazy from that smoke from Canada. Swing and a miss. So it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike here to Brady Baumgarten. Easton Thiel just on the mound for the A's here, the righty. Wheels and deals. And there's a ball. So 2-1 now the count. Here's the pitch from Thiel, just misses at the wrist. So it's going to be 3-1 now to Brady Baumgarten. We're in Carrington at the State Babe Ruth Tournament 2024 edition. Park River, the defending champs, are going to be coming up next. There's a rip, and that's going to be a fair ball down the third base line. Baumgarten rounding first. He'll dig for 2. Here's the throw, and it's not going to be in time, so it'll be a leadoff double for Brady Baumgarten. So Baumgarten gets things going here for Kindred. Baumgarten batting .415 coming into the state tournament, 20 stolen bases. So Brock Johnson now will bat for Kindred. And the pitch here to Brock Johnson. And it's going to be missing, so it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Brock Johnson. 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson. And the pitch from Easton Thiel, just of the A's. And there's a strike. Beat the defense here for LaMoure. Logan Potts catching. Then you got Luke Wagner at first. Rylan Ulmer at second. Kobe Thiel just at short. Jaden Paul in third. Grayson Matson in left. Joey Potts in center. And Oliver Lesko in right. It's a bunt right in front of the plate. It's going to be a good one. Catcher gloves it, barehands it over to first. Safe. So it'll be a bunt single for Brock Johnson. Well played. Logan Potts had a hurry. Barehand it and couldn't quite beat the Speedy Johnson. So that'll move Baumgarten over to third now. Nobody out. Graham Hess now for Kindred Vikings. Showing bunt and pulls back to be outside. Runner takes off. So Johnson at second now for Kindred. Field just looks into Potts in the pitch. Swung on, popped up, first baseman going back, and reaches and makes the grab. The runner will tag, and he'll score easily. Might have been a drop, actually. I think he did drop it. Thought he had it. I thought Luke Wagner had it, but it must have hit the glove and bounced off. So, base hit for Hess, and that scores Baumgarten. And Johnson a third now. And then on that, Starcevek for Graham Hess at second base. Now Starcevek will bat, and the pitch. There's low, so 1-0. So Kindred strikes first here. 1-0 over LaMoure. Nobody out, still 2 on. Field just gets a sign, and the pitch. Infield playing in. There's a high fly ball. Left fielder tracking underneath, makes the grab. Johnson will tag, and no throw, so it's a sac fly off the bat of Starcevek. So, Johnson scores. Runner stays put at second. So 2-0 now, Kindred leading. Fisher Johnson will bat now for the Kindred Vikings. Kindred beat Castleton in the second championship game to get here. There's a swing and a foul. 0-1 the count to Fisher Johnson. Left-handed batter facing the righty Easton Thielges here of the LaMoure A's. And the pitch coming up from Thielges of the LaMoure A's. And inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Easton Thielges. Swung on, foul back. Be 1 ball, 2 strikes to Fisher Johnson. So here's the next pitch, and it's going to be a grounder. That'll get into center field for a base hit. Hess rounding third, and he'll score, and it's 3-0 Kindred. So Johnson an RBI single, scoring Hess. So 3-0 Kindred up early here over LaMoure A's in the top of the first. Here's a 6 batter to the plate now. It's Tyler Gronwald. So Gronwald will bat to face Easton Thielges. Throws to first and got him out. Boy, nice pickoff by Thielges. Wagner, nice tag. Johnson is picked off. So 2 down, bases clear now. Nice job by the pitcher, Thielges. Here's the pitch to Gronwald. That's ripped, and that's going to be foul ball. 0-1 now to Tyler Gronwald. No balls, 1 strike to Gronwald. Here's the full line of the pitch from Easton Thielges. Fly ball, and this could drop in the gap. It's going to, as the center fielder is playing more towards left, and Gronwald will dig for 2, and he'll get a double, a bloop double to right center. Right fielder was playing more towards right, so there was a big gap in there, and Gronwald did a nice job getting it in there. So that'll put a runner at second with 2 down. Here's Jackson Schliemann now, the 7th batter to the plate here. Got a courtesy runner. Courtesy runner at second. Schliemann digs in. Field just sets and delivers. Fly ball, foul. So courtesy runner, number 14, that's Jack Savageau. Here's a pop-up, and third baseman in foul territory about 10 feet off the bag makes the play, so that's Paul. So Schliemann's out in a pop-up in foul territory, and that's going to do it here for Kindred. but they have a nice first inning. A nice way to start this one. They had the lead 3-0 over LaMoure with LaMoure coming to bat. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd R. World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Heading out to the bottom of the first inning, Kindred 3, LaMoure coming to bat here for you. Winners bracket game of the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here in Carrington. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com, and complete tournament coverage for you now through Monday, maybe Tuesday, right here on Your Live Event. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all the great sponsors for making this broadcast and all these broadcasts possible here. So Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard 3-0 Kindred, bottom of the first. In-game updates brought to you by Central Steel Building and Construction. You can visit grainstuff.com for more information. Earlier today, it was Hatton Northwood defeating Rugby 4-3, and then Burlington defeats Carrington 14-2. So Rugby and Carrington both eliminated from this tournament. Now they both go 0-2 in the tournament. And coming up after this one, we'll have Beulah and Park River. First offering from Tyler Gronwald to Grayson Matson. Strike one. Here's the pitch from Gronwald. And there's strike two. So Gronwald quickly up in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Kindred 5 hits in that inning. 3 runs. Here's the full line of the pitch from Gronwald. That one's low, dug out by Hess. We'll meet the defense here for the Kindred Vikings. Graham Hess catching. We got Luke Starcevek at first. Cade Westby at second. Fisher Johnson at short. Herdman at third. Brock Johnson in left. Brady Baumgarten in center. And then Jackson Schliemann in right. There's a ball inside. 2-2. Head coach is Nick Eggman in his 4th year, assisted by Matt Pearson, Jeremiah Doctor. There's a rip right over the shortstop's head into left field for a base hit. Leadoff single for Matson. So LaMoure gets things going here. Joey Potts now will bat for the LaMoure A's. The pitch here from Gronwald. Sails high. 1 ball, no strikes to Joey Potts. One 1-0 from the righty Gronwald. That's inside, so it's going to be 2-0 now to Potts. 2 balls, no strikes to Joey Potts, the right-handed batter at plate. And there's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Joey Potts now. Here's the 2-1 coming. Follows it back. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Potts. We still got Beulah and Park River. Park River, the defending champs. That's coming up about 6:30 tonight. Beulah Twisters. Kindred, the 2-2 grounder. Go to Johnson. He'll glove it, go to second, and get the throw over to first. So it'll be a force out. That's second base. So Madsen out at second, one down. Runner at first still. Now here's Kobe Thielges to bat. So Thielges will dig in to face Tyler Gronwald of the Vikings. Runner at first for the A's here. Leadoff single. And the pitch. Oh, way high, gets away. Is way over the catcher, and the runner will take off. They'll throw it on a second and not in time. But so Potts at second base now. So be 1 ball and no strikes to Kobe Thielges. Gronwald, the righty, sets and delivers. Chop foul in front of the plate. So it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike to Kobe Thielges. I want to thank the Carrington Park Board for all their hospitality here in Carrington. Getting us set up with internet. And feel more than welcome here in Carrington. Of course, I live in Carrington, but it's really nice here to have this State Babe Ruth tournament here in town. First time since 2013 it's been in Carrington, the State Babe Ruth tournament. It's a strike, so 1-2. Kindred hosted 2020. LaMoure is hosting the State A or State B Legion this year. It starts next week Friday in LaMoure. Ball outside. Carrington Babe Ruth State Tournament held last 2013. Dakota Prairie won that one over Valley City for the state championship that year on this field. Pitch coming up from Gronwald. Slow roller, going to meet a third. Third baseman double checks. Fires across, going to be high, but the first baseman reaches and brings it in. So Thielges is out in a 5-3. And Potts to third now. Two down. Here's Logan Potts now, number 1 to dig in. The runner at third for LaMoure. Gonna be a ball outside, 1-0. On the Dakota Heritage Bank, 3-0 Kindred leading LaMoure. Pitch coming up. There's the ball. 2-0 to Potts. Two balls, no strikes from Tyler Gronwald. Here it comes, and that catches the inside, so it's going to be 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and the pitch swung on. It's a grounder. It's going to be foul. Down to Coach Schaefer over there at third. So it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes to Potts. A lot of RVs, campers beyond the wall here at Carrington City Park. There's a campground right beyond the center field wall. Here's the pitch. Low. Gets away. Runner takes off. Here's the play at the plate. And got him out. Boy, he almost slid in underneath. It was a nice tag by Gronwald. So Potts is out at home trying to take it. And that will do it here for LaMoure. So they will end their inning here. We've played an inning. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 3-0 Kindred leading LaMoure A's. Sharing their future, sharing their heritage with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. We'll be back right after this.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info, 701-652-2886.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Welcome back. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. We're at Carrington City Park for day 2 of the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament here in Carrington, North Dakota. And it's actually game number 7 of the tournament, game 3 of the day. So a third game today. Here, 85 degrees of first pitch. All right, here's the pitch to T. Gergman, and it's going to be in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And the pitch for strike 2. So 0-2 now the count to Erdman. So 8-9-1 batters here. Erdman, Westby, and Baumgarten for the Kindred Vikings. Here's the pitch from Thielges. And foul. So it bounces away from the catcher, Potts. Logan Potts catching. Luke Wagner at first. Rylan Ulmer at second. Kobe Thielges at short. Jaden Paul at third for the A's. And they got Grayson Matson in left. Joey Potts in center. And Oliver Lesko in right field. There's a swing and a miss, or a foul, I guess. So Erdman stays alive at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Full wind of the pitch from Easton Thielges. And in there, a big curve. Gets in there for a strike. And Erdman gets caught looking for out number 1. Cade Westby now. So Westby will dig in here to face Thielges with 1 down. Pitch from Thielges. It's in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Cade Westby on deck. Here's Baumgarten, the top of the order for the Kindred Vikings. Pitch from Thielges. It's a fly ball. That should drop for a hit in left field. It does. So Westby reaches on a 1-out single. Brady Baumgarten now doubled his first time up, so he'll bat again here to face Thielges. So Baumgarten now batting .415 on the year. And the pitch, there's a slow roller right past the pitcher, goes to second, and second baseman bobbles it, but they still get the out. Boy, on a bang there, Ulmer got it, and Thielges was covering. So that's going to be a force out at second base. So Westby is out. 2 down now. Still a runner at first, and here's Brock Johnson. Single last at bat. 6 hits for Kindred so far here in the top of the second inning. Thielges working, throws to first, back safely is the runner. So Central Steel Building and Construction, making our in-game updates possible for durable and high-quality storage equipment. Turn to Central Steel Building and Construction right here in Carrington. And the pitch outside, runner goes, throw down, and not in time. So Baumgarten at second. Another stolen base. I think he had 20 coming into the tournament. Central Steel specializes in the construction and installation of steel grain storage and handling equipment. Plus, they carry Country Clipper mowers, Ritchie waters, and lots more. Here's a fly ball, left fielder tracking, and underneath it makes the grab. So Matson retires Johnson on a fly out to left field. Okay, that's going to do it here for Kindred in the top of the second. We'll head to the bottom of the second, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 3-0 Kindred.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you, from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Welcome back. Here I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Complete coverage of the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament right here for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks for everybody watching. Thanks for Carrington for hosting and the Carrington Park Board doing an awesome job here. Field looking really good. Got about 10 hundredths of rain overnight. Live in town here, and about 10 o'clock or so, a lot of lightning in town, but didn't really drop much, about 10 hundredths or less. I was in my rain gauge this morning, so not much. And I don't think we're really expecting maybe tonight a possibility of some showers or so, but there's a swing and a miss to Logan Potts. So no balls and one strike from Gronwald here in the bottom of the second. Kindred up 3-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, and the pitch, chopper foul. So 0-2 to Logan Potts. Here's the 0-2 coming from Gronwald. Roller to Johnson, and takes a sharp hop and goes into left field. So a bad hop, base hit for Potts. That's for LaMoure. Second hit now for LaMoure. Here's Thiel just to bat. Easton Thiel just digs in now to face Tyler Gronwald of the Kindred Vikings, and the pitch. There's a strike. Gronwald down. That's his 24th pitch now. 15 strikes, 9 balls. Gronwald from the stretch sets and fires. High chopper, third baseman, gloves, goes to second. Relay to first, and got him! 5-4-3 double play. On a bang bang at first. So 2 down now. Nice play there defensively by the Kindred Vikings. Here's the pitch. There's a ball to Jaden Paul. It's 1-0. Paul, number 6 batter in the order for the A's. Pitch from Tyler Gronwald. There's a strike. 1-1 to Paul. Gronwald. It'll be 2-1 now to Tyler Gronwald. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be inside almost. Not a piece of Paul, but 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 3-1, and that's going to be a walk. So Paul at first now with 2 down. Luke Wagner will bat. So for Gronwald, that's his first walk issued today. Luke Wagner now digs in to face Gronwald. And the pitch. Right in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Wagner. Gronwald sets and fires. That one's going to sail outside, going to bounce away. But Paul stays put at first. One ball, 1 strike to Wagner. There's a strike. 1-2 to Wagner. Pitch from Gronwald. High chopper. Pitcher reaches for it. Can't come up with it. Shortstop only play to first, and he gets him. So Johnson fires over to Starcevic for the out. 6-3, and that's going to do it here for the A's. Leave a runner stranded. And we'll head now to the top of the third on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 3-0 Kindred.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number one. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
All right, here we go. Top of the third on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Kindred leading LaMoure 3-0. And Easton Thiel just on the mound for the A's of LaMoure, facing Hess. First pitch, swung on. Weak fly ball. It's going to go over the second baseman's head and for a base hit to right center. So Hess has a couple singles today. That's going to be the 7th hit now for Kindred. Here's Luke Starcevic, sac fly last at bat. So number 4 batter for the Vikings, cleanup man, number 99 will bat now, facing Easton Thiel. Just and I'll throw to first, and the ball gets away, and Hess will take off for second. Boy, if that ball would have been caught, that would have been close over there. So Hess, an error, takes him to second base. First error defensively for either team now. So Thiel just looks at second base and fires. Hopped up. Shortstop Thiel just tracking underneath and makes the play right by the edge of the grass there. So Starcevic is out on a pop-up in the infield. Runner stays put at second, 1 down. Here's Fisher Johnson now, who's 1 for 1, a single. So Thiel just steps off. Thiel just sets and delivers. Grounder right to the first baseman. He knocks it down, bounces up, and he still takes out the runner. Nice play there by Luke Wagner. That was a sharp hop, and it bounced off his glove, went about 15 feet in the air. He had to run it down, and he tagged out Johnson right before he got to the bag. So Johnson is out. And Hess to third. 2 down now, and now here's Tyler Gronwald. Pitch from Thiel just ripped. That's to third. Third baseman gloves, fires across, and low throw, but Wagner digs it out. 5-3 in the putout, and that's going to do it here for Kindred. All right, they'll leave a runner stranded. We'll head to the bottom of the third, with Kindred leading LaMoure 3-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament winners bracket game number 1 right here on yourliveevent.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Bickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Bickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Bickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Bickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and we are heading off to the bottom of the third inning. Kindred leading LaMoure 3-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank. Let's get to a Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. Kindred scored 3 runs right away in the top of the first, and so far it's been scoreless since then. So Kindred 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. LaMoure no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. Here heading into the bottom of the third inning. Central Steel Building and Construction. They specialize in the construction and installation of steel grain storage and handling equipment. Plus, they got Country Clipper mowers, Ritchie waters, and lots more. Visit grainstuff.com for more information. All right, so 8-9-1 batters here for the A's. Ulmer, Lesko, Matson dig in to face Gronwald. And the pitch. And there's a strike. 0-1 to Rylan Ulmer. Pitch from Gronwald. Swing and a miss. Kind of been a foul tip. 0-2 the count to Rylan Ulmer. Here's a pitch from Gronwald. And called strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout. Ulmer's retired, 1 down. Here's Oliver Lesko now. So for Gronwald, that's his first strikeout. Oliver Lesko now, number 9 batter will bat, and the pitch. And there's the ball, a little bit inside. 1-0 to Lesko. Pitch from Gronwald. There's a strike, so evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Oliver Lesko at the plate, number 32 for the A's. Pitch from Gronwald. There's a strike. 1-2 now the count. Gronwald, this will be his 41st pitch for Kindred. Full line in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lesko strikes out. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Grayson Matson. 2 strikeouts now for Gronwald. Matson, leadoff man, has a single in this contest, so he's 1 for 1. Pitch from Gronwald. Oh, gets away from him. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Matson. The 1-0. High and tight. 2-0 to Matson. Here's a pitch from Gronwald, and that's going to be in there for a strike, so it'll be first strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to the right-handed batter, Matson. And the pitch, let's see, chopper foul back behind the plate, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. And pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. Matson goes down swinging. All right. Well, we've played 4. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 3-0. Kindred leading LaMoure.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info, 701-652-2886.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center of Carrington, they've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Top of 4, 7, 8, 9 batters here for the Kindred Vikings. Swung on, weak fly, and foul by the third base dugout. So it's going to be 2 strikes now to Jackson Schliemann. He's 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up against Easton Thielges of LaMoure A's, and the pitch. There's a fly ball that will drop for a hit. The 8th hit now for Kindred. Leadoff man on here for the Vikings. T. Girdman now. T. Girdman 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up, so he'll face Thielges again. So Thielges delivers the pitch. And let's see, missing outside. It's going to be 1-0 to Erdman. So Thiel just looks on, checks first. Wagner holding the runner and the pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Gets away from the catcher. Runner holds, though. So Schliemann holds at first. So 2 balls and no strikes to T. Gergbin of the Vikings. Shieldis. Thiel just sets and delivers. Swung on and missed. So it'll be strike 1 now. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Erdman. Here's a 2-1 coming from Easton Thielges. Slow roller. Colby Thielges is short charging. Double clutches over to first. Low throw. And Wagner holds on. Nice dig over there first. Saves a shortstop. So 6-3 on the putout. Schliemann goes to second base. 1 down. Here's Cade Westby now, the number 9 batter for the Kindred Vikings. He singled his last at bat. Thielges now looks at second. And the pitch in. And it's going to be in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Cade Westby. Thielges now sets and pitches. That's inside, so misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cade Westby. Thielges now got him down. This will be his 44th pitch of the game for the A's. Here it is, and that one's going to be low. So 2-1 now to Westby. Two balls, 1 strike from Easton Thielges. And here it is. And that one's going to miss. 3 balls now. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Westby. And the pitch. That's going to be a walk. So 2 on now, 1 down. Top of the order, Brady Baumgarten, 1 for 2, a double and a fielder's choice today. And for Theelgis, that will be his first walk issued today. Baumgarten doubled his first at bat, so he'll dig in here. And the pitch from Theelgis, big curve, misses. So it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Baumgarten. Theelgis sets and delivers. Ripped foul down by the left field side. Well hit, but foul. So 1-1 the count to Brady Baumgarten. One and one to Baumgarten. There's a sharp roller, 1 hopper to short. Shortstop on her hands to second. Relay to first, and not in time. They get the force out. Baumgarten, the speedy Baumgarten beats it out. No chance for the double play. So, Schliemann at third. Westby out at second. So runners at the corners now. 2 down. Here's Brock Johnson. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 3-0 Kindred. Theelgis throws to first. Back safely as a runner. Another close one over there. Theelgis has some pretty decent move to first. Pretty picked off a runner. Theelgis sets. And the pitch. There's a strike and no throw down. So Baumgarten at second now. 2 in scoring position here for Kindred with 2 down. Johnson at the plate. Opportunity time here with a single or more. Here's a pitch. It's low. It gets away from Potts, and the runners stay put. So it's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike to Brock Johnson. So Theelgis back on the mound now. Looks into Logan Potts. And full line in the 1-1 coming home. There's a strike. So it's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strike count to Johnson. Here it is. And just a bit high. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brock Johnson at the plate. Schliemann at third, Baumgarten at second for the Vikings. Pitch from Theelgis. Ripped. That'll go into left field for a base hit. Schliemann will score. They'll send Baumgarten. He'll score. And that is 5-0 Kindred. 2-run double off the bat of Brock Johnson. Or 2-run single, rather, scoring Schliemann and Baumgarten. So 5-0 Kindred. Leading here in the top of the 4th inning over LaMoure. Now it'll be Graham Hess, 2 for 2 today. Johnson at first base. That is the 9th hit for Kindred in this contest. Pitch outside, runner goes, throw down, and not in time. Pretty close though. So Johnson at second. Okay, so 1 ball, no strikes to Hess. Rip to left. That will drop for a hit. Johnson rounding third. They'll send him. And here's the play, not in time. Runner takes first to second. Here's the throw, and not in time. Everybody safe. So RBI single off the bat of Hess. And Hess off to second on the throw. Good base running there. And it's going to be the 10th hit of the ball game and 6th run of the contest for Kindred here in the top of the 4th. They have put up 3 more here in the top of the 4th. So Luke Starcevic now is at a sac fly and a fly out in this one. Number 2 is running at second base. And that is Jeremy Knight running at second now. So Starcevic will be intentionally walked, it looks like. Fisher Johnson now, 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. So 2 on, 2 out here for Kindred. Field just delivering his 57th pitch of the game. And that's going to be a ball. So it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to Fisher Johnson. And the pitch. Low. 2-0 to Johnson. So 2-0 now the count to Johnson. Here's the pitch from Theelgis. And that one's going to be in there for a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Fisher Johnson. Theelgis sets and delivers outside. 3-1 to Johnson. Pitch from Theelgis. High, so it's going to be a walk. Base is going to be loaded now for the number 6 batter, Tyler Gronwald, and pitcher. Gronwald, 1 for 2, a double and a ground out today. And that might get a visit to the mound by Coach Theelgis, or Heath Schaefer, rather. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to Carrington right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
After the visit to the mound, it's 1-0 to Tyler Gronwald. Pitch from Easton Theelgis. High fly ball, left fielder going back, tracking, going back, underneath, makes the grab. So Matson makes the put out deep left. Gronwald hits it well, but left fielder brings it in. That's going to do it here for Kindred. So they're going to leave the bases loaded. But they come up with 3 more runs, so we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's Kindred 6, LaMoure 0.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for your liveevent.com, and we're heading into the bottom of the fourth inning now. And Kindred up over LaMoure 6-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So due up here for LaMoure A's will be 2-3-4 batters. Potts, Theelgis, and Potts facing Tyler Gronwald. So Gronwald looks in and fires first pitch of the inning. And it's in there for a strike to Potts. Potts 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice last at bat. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. Pitch and missing. This will be 2 balls, 1 strike to Potts. Pitch from Gronwald. Missing again. So 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count to Potts. And the pitch. High, a walk, leadoff walk. So 1 on. Just now. So Thiel just 0 for 1. He grounded out his last at bat, so he'll face Tyler Gronwald. And the pitch. That's a comebacker right at the feet. Goes to second base, relay to first, and it's going to be a double play. 4-3 double play there. Gronwald got a piece of Gronwald, I believe, right at his feet. But Westby gloved it pretty much right by the second base bag. And Nick Eggman out to talk with his pitcher to see if he's okay. But Thiel just grounds out to the double play there. So that was a nice play there by Westby at second. Looks like pitcher Gronwald's okay, so here is Logan Potts now to dig in. He's 1 for 1, a single last at bat. Tyler Gronwald on the mound for Kindred with 2 down now. Pitcher's best friend, those double plays. There is a ball, so it's going to be 1-0 now to Logan Potts. 1-0 from Gronwald. Yeah, there's a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike. The count to Logan Potts. Time is called by Potts at the plate. Logan Potts. Gronwald kicks and fires the 1-1. Sharply hit and foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Logan Potts. Gronwald looks in to Hess. Gets to sign the 1-2 coming home. Sails high. It's going to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes here now. Game approaching an hour old here in the bottom of the fourth. And the pitch. Grounded to short. That's Johnson. Fires across the diamond and out. So 6-3 on the putout. That's going to do it here for LaMoure. All right, so on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, we'll head to the top of the 5th. Your score is Kindred leading LaMoure 6-0. You're listening to the winner's bracket game number 1 from Carrington right here on yourliveevent.com. It's a state Babe Ruth baseball tournament.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and we're heading into the top of the fifth. Kindred leading LaMoure 6-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. Earlier today, it was Hatton Northwood defeating Rugby 4-3, and Burlington all over Carrington, the host, 14-2. And so Rugby and Carrington eliminated from the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament. So we're down to 6 teams now. And then we still got Beulah and Park River coming up after this one here on YourLiveEvent.com. Okay, so 7-8-9 batters, Schliemann, Erdman, Westby to face Theelges here of LaMoure. And the pitch to Schliemann. And it's a ball, so it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Schliemann. Schliemann, see 1 for 2 today, a fly out and a single. So Easton Theelges gets a sign from Logan Potts in the pitch. And going to be outside, so 2-0 to Schliemann. Theelges again delivers. There's a ball. 3-0 to Schliemann. And the full line of the pitch from Theelges. And there's a strike. First strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike to the man at the plate, Jackson Schliemann. Singled his last at bat. Pitch from Theelges. Popped up and back behind the plate. Lands right on top of the grandstand here in Carrington. Carrington City Park. Here's the full line of the pitch from Theelges. Popped up in the infield. Theelges backpedaling on the mound. Underneath makes the grab. So Schliemann is out and a pop up to the pitcher. 1 down. Here's Teague Erdman now. So Erdman will bat. He's 0 for 2. Still looking for his first hit today for the number 8 batter in the order. And see strikeout and a ground out today for Erdman. That'll get a visit to the mound here. Easton Theelges 69 pitches. So I think we're going to have pitching change. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back to Carrington right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Welcome back here. New pitcher for LaMoure is Jaden Paul now. Easton Theelges goes to third. So it's going to be strike 1 to Teague Erdman. Erdman 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out today. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be low in the dirt. So 1-1 to Erdman. So Paul comes on now. Righty for the A's. Kindred leading 6-0. Pitch going to be a roller. Third baseman gloves, fires across, and out. So Erdman is out at a 5-3. So 2 down now. Check that. Yes, 2 down. So 2 down, Cade Westby now. Westby 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be in there for a strike. 0-1 to Cade Westby. From Jaden Paul, we'll get some numbers here from Easton Thiel just shortly. Thiel just 4 1/3 inning, 72 pitches, or 69 rather. There's a sharp and right past the pitcher, goes to second. Second baseman fires across and not in time. Could be a single there. So Westby. Now here's Brody Baumgarten, the top of the order. The 11th hit of the ball game now for Kindred. Runner at first, 2 down. Here's Brody Baumgarten, 1 for 3, leadoff double, and 2 fielders' choices. So Paul will throw to first. Ball is going to get away. Westby takes off for second. He could get extras here. Rounding second as the ball goes all the way down the right field line. And he'll be at third. So an error on the pitcher. That takes the runner to third now. So scoring position for the Kindred Vikings after the pickoff attempt. Now Baumgarten digs back in there. Here's a pitch from Jaden Paul. And it's going to be 1 ball, no strikes to Baumgarten. Paul sets and delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Baumgarten. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Brady Baumgarten in the pitch. Swing just got a piece of it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Baumgarten. Coming up next, we'll have Beulah and Park River. Next winner's bracket game. Winner of this one will take on the winner of our next one tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And have gone 2-0 in the tournament so far. 2 teams eliminated today, Rugby and Carrington. Here's the pitch, low. 2-2 now to Brady Baumgarten. Pitch from Paul. Roller to short. Shortstop plays the hop, fires across the diamond, and out. So Thiel just to Wagner for the out, 6-3, and that's going to do it here for Kindred. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th now, and it's still 6-0. Kindred leading LaMoure on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We'll be back right after this on yourliveevent.com.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
For any accounting needs you may have, Todd Our World Certified Public Accountant has you covered. From income tax planning, preparation, and consulting for individuals and businesses. Todd Wold CPA would like to wish the best to the teams competing and thank the coaches and players for their hard work and dedication throughout the season on and off the field, as anything can happen every night at the Diamond. For more information, go online to wold-cpa.com. That's wold-cpa.com.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th, 6-0 Kindred leading on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. And it's going to be 2-0 the count to Easton Thielges. 5, 6, 7 batters here for the A's. Thielges, Paul Wagner facing Gronwald. of the Kindred Vikings. So actually 1 ball, 1 strike now. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. For more information, visit the website, dhbanknd.com. Here's the 1-2. Grounded a short. Johnson fires. 1 down. Here's Jaden Paul now. Paul walked his last time up, so he'll face Gronwald. Gronwald. 62nd pitch now. There's a strike. So Paul at the plate. Here's the 0-1. There's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Paul. Here's the pitch. High and tight. Ball 1. So 1 ball, no, or 2 strikes to Jaden Paul. Here's the 1-2. Grounder to short. Johnson again. Over to first. And low throw. First baseman can't dig it out. And it's going to be an error there on Johnson. So runner on at first now, and 1 down. Here's Luke Wagner. Pitch from Gronwald, and it's in there for a strike. Wagner, let's see, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out his first at bat. So bats again here, facing Gronwald in the pitch. Grounder foul. Right to Coach Schaefer there at third. Nice barehander. 0-2 to Wagner. No balls, 2 strikes to Wagner. So Gronwald back on the mound. Checks first. Starcevic holding him on in the pitch. Foul back. It's going to be 2 balls, or no balls and 2 strikes still, so Wagner stays alive. At 0-2. Gronwald sets and fires. Going to be a ball, first ball, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Outside, throw it on a first, and back safely is the runner. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hess trying to fire off Paul there at first. Gronwald now sets, checks first, and the 2-2 coming in. Grounder foul. Wagner fights another one off. Third foul ball off the bat. So still 2 balls and 2 strikes to Wagner. Tyler Gronwald for the Vikings sets, and the pitch swung on, popped up, and back out of play. So let's see, 2-2 still. So Wagner, 4th foul ball off the bat. Of coverage starting tomorrow at 11 a.m. Another 4 games for you right here on yourliveevent.com. Elimination Sunday will start the day tomorrow with 6 teams. There's a ball. We'll end with 3. Just 3 left after tomorrow. Payoff coming up. Grounder going to go to third. Third baseman plays the hop. Long throw, and first baseman reaches and brings it in. Nice play all around. Erdman to Starcevic. So Wagner's out. 5-3. Takes Paul to second. 2 down now. Rylan Ulmer. Ulmer, number 8 batter in the order for the A's, struck out his first time up, so he's 0 for 1. Gronwald looks into Hess. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Ulmer. No balls, 1 strike to Ulmer. Swinging a pop-up in the infield. Pitcher calling it to his left, makes the play. Gronwald brings it in. And that's going to do it here for LaMoure A's. So we will head now to the top of the 6th. It's still 6-0. Kindred leading LaMoure on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $5,329, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info, 701-652-2886.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com, local voices from local radio.
Welcome back to Carrington City Park. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com, and we're off to the top of the 6th. Kindred leading 6-0 over LaMoure A's. Got a 2-hit shutout going on right now. Here is the pitch from Paul. Misses 1-0 to Brock Johnson. So 2, 3, 4 batters here. Johnson has Starcevic for the Kindred Vikings. Johnson 2 for 3 today. Single, fly out, and a single today. Here's the pitch from Paul. Outside. 2-0 to Johnson. Oh, that's a strike, actually. So it'll be 1-1. Here's the pitch from Paul. Inside. Should be 2 balls, 1 strike to Johnson. Winner moves on, plays tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Basically, the winner's bracket semifinal here is a sharp grounder to short. Thiel just fires. And low throw, but Wagner digs it out. So 6-3 on the putout. 1 down. Here is Graham Hess now. Hess 3 for 3 today. 3 singles. He's got 3 of the 11 hits for the Kindred Vikings today. So Paul will face him again, trying to retire Hess, the hot batter today. Full line in the pitch from Paul. Just gets a piece, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Hess. And the pitch. Outside. 1-1 to Hess. One ball, 1 strike from Paul. Grounder, be foul. Right to Coach Eggman over there. Nice barehander, fires it in. 1-2 to Hess. Here's the 1-2 coming in. Grounder again to Coach Eggman. There we go. Another barehander. Get some action over there. Third base. Foul territory. Nick Eggman, head coach. 1-2. There's a called strike 3. Hess gets caught looking for out number 2. Here is Luke Starcevic now. 0 for 1, a sac fly, fly out, and a walk today for the cleanup man for the Kindred Vikings. Here's the pitch from Paul. There's a strike. 0-1 to Starcevic. And the pitch. Let's see, missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. Starcevic batting .481 on the year. 30 RBIs coming into the tournament. There's a ball. It's going to be 2-1 to Starcevic. Two balls, 1 strike from Paul. That one's low. 3-1 to Starcevic. Pitch from the righty, Paul. It's going to be a walk. Second walk in a row. He was intentionally walked. Now it's Fisher Johnson. 1 for 2 today. Single, ground out, and a walk today. For the LaMoure A's. First walk issued from Paul. Here's Fisher Johnson now. 1 for 2, a single, ground out, and a walk today. Paul sets and fires. Low. 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson. And the pitch here from Paul. Runner goes. Be a ball. Throw it on at second and not in time. Starcevic at second base now. So another runner in scoring position here for the Vikings with 2 down in the top of the 6th. Paul checks second, fires, and missing inside. So it'll be 3-0 now. 3 balls, no strikes to Fisher Johnson. And the pitch. There's a strike. First strike. And there's a walk from Paul. So 2 on now. Tyler Gronwald will bat. 1 for 3, double, ground out, and a fly out today. Paul fielders his 30th pitch so far. He's the second pitcher of the ball game. Relieved Easton Thilgis in the pitch. There's a strike. So no balls, 1 strike to Gronwald. Here's the 0-1. Low gets away. That'll move everybody up. So Starcevic to third now. And Johnson to second. So runners at third and second now for Kindred. 2 down. 2 in scoring position. Gronwald count even at 1-1. Pitch from Paul. Low and in the dirt. Dug out nicely by Potts. Kept it in front. Starcevic at third. Two balls, 1 strike now to Gronwald. And the pitch. There's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder underneath and can't come up with it. That's going to get past him. Starcevic will score. Johnson will score. Gronwald rounding first. He'll at second. He's going to dig for 3. And he slides in at third. So, and they have Lesko and Air out there in right field. So Gronwald scores Starcevic and Johnson on that error, and he'll take third all the way over to third. So Kindred has added to their lead now 8-0 over LaMoure A's. And a runner at third. Got a courtesy runner at third, 14 coming in. Jack Savageau will run at third base. So Jackson Schliemann now for Kindred. So sixth batter to the plate, or I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batter. Six, yeah, I was right. Here's the pitch. High. 1-0 to Schliemann. Schliemann 1 for 3, a flyout, single, and a flyout today. And the pitch from Paul. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jackson Schliemann. Oh, it's 0-2 now. The ball's 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Paul. So right back to the pitcher. Pitcher gloves it, fires across. Nice play. Paul had to take a sharp one-hopper, and I think he was kind of surprised himself. He looked in his glove and saw the ball and fired over. So good play there by Paul. So 1-3 on the putout, and that's going to do it here for Kindred. But more damage. So we'll get 2 more runs across. And we will now head to the bottom of the 6th with Kindred leading 8-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard.
The friendly staff at LaMoure Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication, you can find it all at LaMoure Drugstore. Get ready for the upcoming school year with back-to-school supplies in stock now and on sale. Plus, LaMoure Drugstore has a Nebo car jumpstart with an air compressor and power ports to keep your refreshments cold with the Nebo thermoelectric cooler bag. Located in the center of LaMoure in the Bank North Mall. For more information and to request refills on your prescription, go to LaMoureDrugstore.com.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. Gronwald delivers the 1-0. There is a sharply hit ball to Erdman at 30. Backhands it, knocks it down, comes up firing and gets him. Nice recovery by Erdman there to get Lesko. So Teague Erdman, 5-3 on the putout. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Grayson Matson now. Matson for the A's will bat. He's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Kindred, the commanding lead here, 8-0 over LaMoure A's. They got a 2-hit shutout going right now. Tyler Gronwald, it's a 79th pitch. It's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Matson. Singled his first time up, struck out last at bat. Pitch from Gronwald of Kindred. Ball. 2-0 to Matson. 2 balls, no strikes. Full wind of the pitch from Gronwald. Grounder again to short. That's Johnson. Fires across and out. 6-3. Now Joey Potts with 2 down. Potts 0 for 1. Reached on a fielder's choice and a walk today. So Gronwald now will face Potts. Here's the pitch. High. 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to Potts. Here's the full line of the pitch from Gronwald. Be high again, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes to Potts. And the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 to Potts. 2 down. Here's a pitch from Gronwald. And just missing. 3-1 the count now to Joey Potts at the plate for the LaMoure A's. Here's the 3-1. At his head. Be a walk. Kobe Thiel just now. And for Gronwald, that'll be his 3rd walk of the game. Thiel just now with 2 down. Thiel just 0 for 2. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Thiel just. Gronwald sets and delivers. Oh, that one gets away. But Hess steps up and brings it in. So it'll be a first ball. So 1 ball, 1 strike from Tyler Gronwald of Kindred. Here's the pitch. That's sharply hit, and that's going to be a fair ball down by the 3rd base line. Potts rounding second. He's going to go for 3 as it goes all the way to the wall. And it's going to be a double for Thielges. So Potts at 3rd. And Logan Potts now will dig in. That's Kobe Thielges at 2nd. Joey Potts at 3rd. Joey Potts kind of bent over, looked kind of digging in his eyes there a little bit. Kind of not sure if he got something in there or what. But here's Logan Potts now to dig in. Here's the 89th pitch for Gronwald. There's a strike. It's Gronwald nearing his 95 daily pitch max here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch. Outside. 1-1 to Potts. LaMoure, 2 on, 2 down. Gronwald sets and delivers. There's a strike. 1-2 now to Logan Potts. Gronwald sets and delivers. That's a grounder. Shortstop dives. It's going to get in to center field for a base hit. Here's Thielges. He'll score, and now the ball will take off and go to the backstop, and Potts will take off for 2nd. He's rounding 2nd. He'll hold. It's going to be a base hit. Base hit for Logan Potts, knocking in 2. So Joey Potts will score, and Thielges. First 2 runs of the ball game here for LaMoure. So, runner at 2nd. So, visit to the mound here. So, why don't we take a quick break? We'll be back right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Barch Electric has been serving the rugby community for many years with prompt and professional service. Barch Electric is happy to take care of any job in your home, office, or ag building. They are a proud supporter of area youth sports and would like to wish the Rugby Panthers the best of luck. Win or lose, you are always number 1. Friendly, professional service is what you get when you call Barch Electric of Rugby. Best of luck to the District 2 champions rugby and the rest of the teams competing at the State Class B Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back. Waldy will run at 2nd. Now Easton Thielges, number 5 batter in the order, will dig in here. He's 0 for 2, his couple of groundouts. So that's the first 2 runs of the ball game here for the A's in the bottom of the 6th. Their 4th hit. Tyler Gronwald had a 2-hit shutout going into this inning. Here's the pitch. Low. 1-0 to Thielges. Gronwald now. Let's see, this will be his 93rd pitch. No, 94th pitch coming up here. So pitch to Thielges. Be outside. It's going to get away. That'll take Waldy to third. So runner at third now on the wild pitch. And Tyler Gronwald will have his 95th pitch, so after this will be his last batter now. Gronwald sets, and the 2-0. And there's a strike. 2-1 to Thiel just at home. This game a little over 90 minutes old now. 93 minutes old for this one. Here's the 2-1 from Gronwald. And that misses inside, so it's going to be 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the number 5 batter in the order for the A's. Thiel just checks Waldy at third, and the pitch just got a piece, but Hess hangs on. Let's see. Nope, it trickled away, so it'll be a foul ball. So 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. I got a piece there with the catcher. So 3-2 the count now to Easton Thiel. Just count full with a runner at third, 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Gronwald sets, delivers. Foul ball. Still count full here to Theolgis. And pitch. Right back to the pitcher. It's going to bounce away. And, no play. Runner will score. Base hit for Theolgis. Scoring Waldy. So third run across now for the LaMoure A's here. And that's going to do it for Tyler Gronwald as he's reached his daily pitch maximum. He's got 99. So Jaden Paul due up. We'll get a new pitcher. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard 8-3 Kindred.
Life is full of surprises, and at Pickett Insurance Agency of Carrington, they're here to protect what matters most to you. Whether you're looking for home, auto, business, crop, health, or life insurance, they offer personalized solutions tailored to your needs and budget. With over 20 years of experience, trust Pickett Insurance Agency to provide you with peace of mind. Let's ensure your future is secure with Pickett Insurance Agency services. They service Foster and Stutzman counties and throughout the state of North Dakota. Pickett Insurance Agency, protecting what matters most.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Steel Building and Construction of Carrington, North Dakota has over 50 years of experience in offering high-quality bins, grain drying equipment, country clipper mowers, Ritchie waterers, and lots more. Drop by Central Steel to check out the many customizable storage options. They have several sheds on hand, including a 12x16 high-side barn for $8,096, an 8x16 A-frame utility for $53.29, and an 8x8 garden shed for just $26.89. Prices include delivery within 35 miles. Call Central Steel for more info. 701-652-2886.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers. They are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. New pitcher for Kindred is Teague Erdman. So he comes in from third, and the pitch. Proper foul. So it'll be 0-2. So Paul quickly down on the count here. Paul 0 for 1, a walk and an error. 3 runs across here for LaMoure. In the bottom of the 6th, they have cut the gap to 5 runs now. All with 2 down, and the pitch. Sharp roller to third. Johnson over there at third now. Fires over, and nice reach by Starcevic. 5-3 on the putout. Okay, that's going to do LaMoure's threat here in the bottom of the 6th, but they do come up with 3 runs. They'll leave a runner stranded. Now, 7th inning coming up. And your new score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is Kindred 8, LaMoure 3.
Looking to upgrade your home with top quality appliances? At DJ's Home Center of Carrington, they've got everything you need to make your home shine. From energy efficient models to the latest smart technology, find the perfect fit for your lifestyle. Visit DJ's Home Center today and see why their service and selection are second to none, offering delivery within 45 miles of Carrington. DJ's Home Center, your local source for home appliances that make life easier. Upgrade your home today with DJ's Home Center of Carrington, located right by the roundabout.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
At Golden Acres Manor and Estates of Carrington, their dedicated staff provides round-the-clock care tailored to each resident's needs. From enriching activities to delicious meals, they ensure a vibrant community where friendship blossoms and memories are made. Whether it's assisted living or specialized care, Golden Acres Manor and Estates is more than a place to stay, it's a place to thrive. Discover the difference at Golden Acres Manor and Estates. Contact them today for a tour. Golden Acre Manor and Estates of Carrington, where care is a way of life.
Top of the seventh here, 8-3, Kindred leading LaMoure. A's on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Teague Erdman will lead it off. He's 0 for 3. And first pitch from Paul. He's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. So 8-9-1 batters here. Erdman, Westby, Baumgarten for Kindred Vikings. Up by 5 here in the top of the seventh. And the pitch. Slow roller to third. Thiel just charging. Fires across. Low throw. And give Thiel just an error on that one. Cade Westby now. Courtesy runner at first base is number 14. That's going to be Jack Savageau. So Cade Westby, 2 for 2 today. Single walk and a single today. Bunt. And Paul will charge, fire across, and wide throw, but Wagner reaches. So that's going to be an out. 1-3, a sac bunt. Savageau to second. Brady Baumgarten now 1 for 4, a double, a couple fielder's choice, and a ground out today. Here's the pitch. Sharp roller to second. Halmer to first and out. 4-3 on the putout. That takes Savageau to third now with 2 down. Johnson, number 2 batter, will dig in. 2 for 4, single, fly out, single, and a ground out. 8-3, Kindred up here. They've led the entire contest so far. Scored 3 in the first on the Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update. 3 in the first, 3 in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth. LaMoure's got 3 last inning. Central Steel Building and Construction located right here in Carrington. For durable and high-quality storage equipment, turn to Central Steel Building and Construction. They specialize in the construction and installation of steel, grain storage, and handling equipment. Plus, they have Country Clipper mowers, Ritchie Waterers, and lots more. You can visit grainstuff.com for more information. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brock Johnson. And the pitch. Here's a strike to Brock Johnson from Paul. So it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes now with Savageau at third base. Paul kicks and fires. Ball low, so 2-2 to Johnson. Two balls, 2 strikes to Paul. There's a strike called strike 3. Johnson gets caught looking for out number 3. Okay, so bottom of the 7th coming up. 8-3. LaMoure on the Dakota Heritage State Bank. And for LaMoure A's 7, 8, 9 batters due up, Wagner to lead it off when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Last chance for the A's. Luke Wagner leads it off. He'll face Teague Ergman. 8-3 Kindred on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Visit dhbanknd.com. Sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Pitch is high to Wagner, 1-0. Wagner 0 for 2 today. Couple ground outs off the bat of the righty Wagner. Pitch from Erdman. Narrowed the strike. Evens it down to 1 ball, 1 strike. Game an hour and 44 minutes old here now in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch. Fly ball, left field. This is going to drop in front of the left fielder for a leadoff single for Wagner. So Rylan Ulmer now for LaMoure A's. That's their 5th hit of the ball game. And Luke Wagner at first. Rylan Ulmer will bat. Teague Erdman checks first. Fires. There's a strike. 0-1 to Ulmer. Ulmer's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout today. Erdman looking over. Starcevic holding the runner. And the pitch. And fouled it back. Be no balls and 2 strikes to Ulmer. So Ulmer quickly down to the count here now for the A's. And the pitch. And a foul by the plate. So Ulmer stays alive. No balls and 2 strikes. Flew out his last at bat. Kindred beat Hatton Northwood yesterday 2-1 in the first game of the day. They had to come from behind to win that one. LaMoure A's beat Rugby 12-2-5. Here's the pitch. High, so first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ulmer. Central Steel building a construction in-game update. Hatton Northwood beat Rugby earlier today 4-3. And Burlington defeats Carrington 14-2. So Carrington and Rugby eliminated. Here's a fly ball. That's going to be over the second baseman's head. Going to be a bloop single. So Ulmer has a single. 2-1. Nobody out. Here's Lesko. He's trying to get something going here in the bottom of the 7th. Down by 5. 2 on. Nobody out. Lesko now 0 for 2. Strikeout, ground out. Pitch from Erdman. There's a strike. 0-1. I still got Beulah and Park River coming up next in the other winner's bracket game. So Rugby and Carrington end their season going 0-2 at the state tournament. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Third baseman Johnson calling it right off the bag and makes the play. So he 1 down. Big out there. So now 1 down. Here's a pitch to Matson. There's a strike. 0-1 to Matson. Matson today, leadoff man for the A's. 1 for 3. Single strikeout and a ground out today. Erdman checks second. Fires. Curve misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Matson. Herdman fires. That one's low. Bounces away from Hess. And runners stay put. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Matson. 7 hits now for LaMoure. Central Steel Building and Construction in-game update here. Kindred 8 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. LaMoure 3 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. And the pitch. High, throw down to first, and they got him out. Boy, what a play there. Hess fires over to Starcevic, and they got Ulmer out at first base. Big, huge out. Nice play by Hess behind the plate. 2 down now. Here's the pitch. It's a grounder. Shortstop to first and out. 6-3 on the putout. Matson is retired. That's going to do it for Kindred as they hold on here and defeat LaMoure A's by the final score of 8-3. So Kindred now will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And LaMoure will play Burlington tomorrow at 1:30 in an elimination game. Kindred improves to 26-1 on the year. LaMoure falls to 13-5 on the year. Once again, your final score, 8-3, Kindred victorious. We'll take a break, and we'll be back to wrap things up. And then we still got another game coming up. Next game scheduled at about 6:30. That'll be Beulah and Park River. You're listening to the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament right here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At AgWorks in Mountain, North Dakota, they're committed to providing superior agronomy solutions. From seed offerings from Channel, Westbred, and Vigor, and more, to comprehensive crop production products. Let them help you maximize your harvest. Serving the agricultural communities of Northeast North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota, AgWorks is dedicated to meeting the unique needs of growers in our region. Visit their website, agworksonline.com. Best of luck to the Park River Pirates and the rest of the teams at the State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament.
Welcome back here to Carrington City Park. Another one in the books, and our third game of the day is complete, and Kindred wins it over LaMoure 8-3, as Kindred scored 3 runs in the first, 3 in the fourth, and 2 in the sixth. LaMoure A's got on the board in the bottom of the sixth, and that was it. They just scored 3 runs, and Kindred had actually a 2-hit shutout going into the bottom of the sixth, but the A's put up 3, and the final score 8-3. So Kindred 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, 9 left. LaMoure A's 3 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors, and 4 left. Winning pitchers going to go to Tyler Gronwald, 5 2/3, 101 pitches, actually 99 pitches, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 Ks, 5 hits, 3 walks, no hit batters. T. Gerdman comes in, works an inning in third, 18 pitches, no runs, no strikeouts, 2 hits, no walks, no hit batters. For LaMoure A's, Easton Thiel just a loss, 4 1/3, 72 pitches, 6 runs, 6 earned, 1 strikeout, 10 hits, 3 walks, no hit batters. Jaden Paul comes in, works 2 2/3, 45 pitches, 2 runs, none earned, 2 Ks, 1 hit, 2 walks, and no hit batters. The lineup here for Kindred, they're 11 hits. Brody Baumgarten had a double, and scored twice. Brock Johnson had 2 singles, 2 RBI, scored twice. Graham Hess had 3 hits today, 3 singles, 2 RBI, scored once. And then Fisher Johnson had a single, Gronwald a single, Schliemann a single, Cade Westby had 2 singles. And then knocking in some runs, Starcevic and Johnson an RBI each. Hess 2 RBI, Johnson 2 RBI. Scoring, Baumgarten, Johnson each scored twice, and then 1 run each for Hess, Starcevic, Johnson, and Schliemann. So that is the final tally there for this game. And game lasted hour and 48 minutes. Okay, so we got one more game coming up for you, and that's Beulah and Park River. So we'll take a break. It's scheduled at 6:30, so we'll probably come back about 6:25 for Beulah and Park River, and the other winners bracket game so far winning today, Hatton Northwood, Burlington, and now Kindred defeats LaMoure A's by the final score of 8-3. Kindred plays tomorrow at 4 o'clock. They'll take on the winner of Beulah versus Park River. LaMoure will play tomorrow at 1:30 in a loser-out situation against Burlington. So we'll have all those game scores for you here on yourliveevent.com. All right, we'll take a break, and we'll be back at about 6:25 later today from Carrington City Park. It's the 2024 State Babe Ruth Baseball Tournament right here on yourliveevent.com.